2023, he will be shocked. PDP leaders move to stop Peter Obi because he's one of the most qualified persons they've had currently in the race. You know, Peter Obi is one of the most qualified persons currently now in PDP as we speak. And some of the leaders of PDP are trying to work against Peter Obi candidacy. If you listen to Nigerians, the way the guy has been going about things, he has not been the one, blowing his trumpet. Nigerians have been the ones analyzing, looking at what Peter Obi has done before and bringing it, reiterating it before Nigerians why they should support Peter Obi. Again, one is from the southeast, a region that has seriously been neglected. Two, what he did while he was the governor of, Anambra State, how he served, those things he did. Unbelievable. You begin to wonder, how things have really gone. And Peter Obi has distinguished himself amongst every other person who is in leadership today. We have the likes of Atiku and the rest of them. Peter Obi stands a shoulder above every one of them in terms of what they have done before now. And they are trying to ensure that this guy does not stand in those regards and make a huge difference. Let's get all the details. 2023, PDP leaders move to stop Peter Obi. An alleged plot by some powerful forces to deny Peter Obi a chance to contest the presidential ticket of the All Progressive Congress (PDP) has been revealed. Sources said some Anambra State PDP leaders are working for the emergence of a South-South governor. Hence, the controversy over the conduct of the three-man delegates elective elections against Peter Obi, the ex-governor of Anambra State, since he picked up his nomination form ahead of the primaries. The elections was postponed because there were no original result sheets because speaking to a reporter in Ikwo, 76 national and state assembly aspirants expressed fears that they might also be denied the opportunity to represent the party at the elections. Onyebuchi, a House of Representative aspirant, said they were unhappy with the failure of the panel headed by Jubrim Adamu to hold the delegate elections. He urged the national leadership of the party to quickly conduct the ad hoc delegate elections. Offer said, "We noted with all hastiness that Jubrim Ahmed-led committee has prevented the conduct of the three-man delegate election that was scheduled for 30th of April but later rescheduled for 1st of May 2022. The shift was because of the unavailability of the original result sheet. We passionately call on the national leadership of our great party PDP to repeat the exercise on Thursday, 5th May 2022. This is to avoid jeopardizing our chances in the 2023 election or the event of extra time needed. The already existing local government and others must be done. Peter Obi is one of the most qualified persons, and so no one should use any kind of yardstick to hold him bound." So this is what is happening. There is a serious ploy and deceit kind of ongoing to ensure that, this man. So, some people are trying to say Peter Obi needs this, he needs that, someone who has been a governor before and had everything complete, okay, had every single thing complete. So, some persons are trying their hardest best possible in every way, humanly speaking, possible to ensure that Peter Obi is out of the race so that they can get, their own position being instituted into all of this. Okay, and APC bigwigs, those who know that Peter Obi kind of fits it well in, not just him, other persons, but the plot is really against Peter Obi. It sits right nicely into, the election today, and what could potentially come out of this, that he should become Nigerian's president, all things being equal, under the platform of the People Democratic Party. And so everyone is trying to avoid, those things. And so Peter Obi stands a shoulder high above others. However, they are trying to, hold some things and just hold him back and prevent him from becoming, getting that very opportunity to be Nigerian's president. So I mean, there are real issues ongoing, and the truth of the matter remains that unless we begin to re-examine and begin to look into things, the good people might be flushed out. Now, I'm not saying this to promote one individual above the other. No, no. If Peter Obi is your choice, please vote for him. If it's not your choice, vote for any candidate of your choice. By the way, we are not supporting any particular political party or an individual. 2015, Nigerians went ahead. People were promoting Buhari. People were saying Buhari was after the slice of bread, Buhari was the next good thing that would have happened, to Nigerians. However, we saw how things turned. The guy started, and we realized that it was an empty barrel that we actually picked. The carton, there was nothing in it. It was well packaged, and we thought that by the time we unwrap this thing, so we'll get results. But what did we get? Disappointment. Disappointment over and over and over and over again. So, for starters, nobody should promote anybody. Let everybody, okay, follow what their heart and their conscience is saying, and let us get the best candidates. These things we are doing, if we go ahead and begin to endorse one person or another, and anything happens, we'll have to live with the consequences of the actions we have taken. As Nigerians, we've done that before. Where did they land us? Where are we? So we don't want to walk in those same tracks anymore. We did those things. Where did they land us? Where are we with the scheme of things? So we don't want it at all. We don't want to continue in some of those lines and in some of those things. So at the end of the day, we are a better people. We have to make elections around the corner. We have to choose with integrity and honor, and make sure that we are choosing right. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.